Hey guys, I'm excited to announce today's video has been sponsored by Iowa.com. It's a great website where you can buy RL items and credits at a great reliable location. If you need a place to get your items for your dream car design, or you're just looking for items that you've really been wanting for a long time, Iowa.com is the way to go. And by using code SPORTYDAN, you can check the link in the description below for 6% off your next purchase. Now, let's get into the video. Hey, what is going on, guys? It is SportyDan here. Welcome back to, well, the final Rocket League ranking video for 2022 or 2023, because this is coming out in 2023. But this is the last ranking video that we are going to do, which is pretty sad because I really do enjoy doing these ranking videos, but I don't have enough time to rank all the exotic wheels. There's like 50 plus. Maybe when I get bigger and I have more time, I can definitely rank all of them. But as of right now, I just kept it to the main things like Rocket Pass, Black Market, stuff like that. But we actually have a little bit of a test here. Well, another test. So I did a ranking all of the colors earlier this year, and it did pretty well. A lot of people liked it. So we're actually going to end it because we have a different color in Rocket League, which is always exciting. But yeah. Make sure to use code SportyDan11 in the item shop, and if you guys have not hit that subscribe button, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below to get up to date on my newest Rocket League videos. And please remember, this is just my opinion, and there's going to be some very interesting ones to say the least. So yeah, it's just my opinion. All right, so there are 14 colors, and at the number 14 spot, it's gray. Now, this ranking video is actually going to be mostly based off of design-wise because, well, I mean, I can have a favorite color and stuff like that, and I do have a favorite color, but this is mostly based off of designs. And at the number 14 spot, it's gray. I don't use gray. I mean, like, I think I've used gray maybe like once or twice in my life, but I haven't even done like a gray color video, like how I usually do like all of the specific colors. I don't think I've even done gray because there is like not much, not saying that you can't do it, I just don't enjoy using the color gray. It's not my favorite color. It's not good looking in the game. And this is a little different right now, but you can't even have gray as a primary. You can only have it as the accent. So I'm using Bacchus mod. That's why I have a gray car right now. So that's another like pretty big downside to it. So at the number 14 spot, it's got to be gray. Okay, again, starting off strong here with another maybe controversial one, but at the number 13 spot, we do have pink. Nothing wrong with pink, the color. It's actually really nice, but it's really hard to match some of the colors when it comes to the primary designs. Now, when you're doing a pink and sky blue or a sky blue and pink, it always looks incredible. But if you're trying to do like a pink color, it is really hard to match the exact colors. Now, I obviously have the pink Dices on wheel, so that's a little different right now. But like when you're trying to match any other pink wheel, it's either the primaries are too dark or too bright, and it's not even just the map, it's literally just in general. So like that's one thing that I really do not like about the color pink. It's either too dark or too bright. A lot of the wheels and the boost do not match what's on the color palette. Now obviously you can hop into Bacchus mod, but that's not part of the game. That doesn't count. So we're going right off of Rocket League, and it's just hard to match. Now, like I said, do not compare it to the Dices because they do look pretty good with the Dices. They match, but at the same time, when you look at it, there's a little bit of a difference. This is too bright. This is too dark, in my opinion. So that's what I'm saying. I look at the pink Octane. It's not consistent enough, in my opinion. So yeah, at the number 13 spot, it's going to be pink. All right, I'm ready. Bring on the hate. Let's go. Number 12, titanium white. Yeah, that is right. I don't enjoy the color titanium white in this game. Overrated. Terrible for designs. Yeah, I said it. No, but seriously, I mean, if you guys know me, I don't enjoy doing titanium white designs. It's personally not one of my favorite. There are some very little exceptions, but nonetheless, I don't enjoy it. Like, it's just, first of all, I mean, starting off, you can't even have a primary as white, right? You can only have the accent as white, which is whatever, right? Rocket League, please add white and black primaries. It's not that difficult. I mean, you guys literally, anyway. So yeah, that's number one. And second of all, there's not many colors you could do with it. I mean, like, until black, like, okay, I will say this. When primary of white and black actually come into Rocket League, I will rank titanium white way higher, because you can actually do some very clean designs with black and white, as you guys seen from my Bacchus mod episodes. But until then, titanium white's going to stay at the number 12 spot. There isn't really much to talk about with this. I mean, like when it comes to design wise, it's terrible. It's clean, but it's just terrible. So at the number 12 spot, titanium white. Yeah, I'm ready for the hate. All right, at the number 11 spot, and yes, I did put burnt sienna before titanium white because I personally think burnt sienna you can make cool car designs with, as well as just the color is over or underrated as anything could be. Burnt sienna is kind of a nice color in this game. It kind of reminds me of like a obviously a dark orange, but it's just so clean in game. Besides the map, get rid of this map, you know, it's a dark theme, but nonetheless, burnt sienna looks incredible. Now you can argue that you could do a burnt sienna and orange color combination, which is one of my favorites, but again, I'm only basing this off of the primary. I'm not doing like color palettes or anything like that. I'm just going to mention them every time, but burnt sienna is a nice color. I actually like, it's not like one of my favorite colors of all time, but I do think you can still do better car designs with burnt sienna and orange. Now, when you have pink and blue, the reason why pink was so high up there is because pink and sky blue only work on a very few amount. Burnt sienna and orange, 90% of the time, it works very well. So that's why it's at the number 11 spot, because I personally do enjoy the color burnt sienna with color combinations, but that's not the main reason. There's just, it looks nice. All right, down to the final 10 already. This is actually the shortest list we have ever done, but at the number 10 spot, we have the beautiful color Cobalt. I love it. It looks incredible, like literally absolutely stunning. And that's why it's actually so, it's at the number 10 spot, because I actually personally do enjoy this. But man, the color combinations are hard to do with this thing. But anyway, yeah, at the number 10 spot, it is because of the color. It looks incredible. I mean, like just this Cobalt alone is just beautiful. But when it comes to color combinations, it's very hard to do. Yeah, I mean, like the most I've done with Cobalt is maybe like Cobalt and yellow or something. That's always a great color combination. But yeah, I mean, at the number 10 spot, there's not much to say other than it's very beautiful looking. At the number 10 spot, it is Cobalt. All right, at the number 9 spot, we do have the color purple. I honestly personally do enjoy purple a lot. It's not one of my favorite in real life colors. I'll tell you which one's my real life favorite colors. I actually rank some of them not as high up like the next two, I think. Yeah, the next one. But nonetheless, purple is amazing. I mean, I do enjoy it. It's very clean. One of my favorite color combinations to do with it is purple and gold. Maybe purple and a light pink as well. That's always really nice. But purple in general has always been a very clean, like something that you can always use in Rocket League. Not recently though. So I say this because Cobalt and purple, the reason why they're so high up there is because a lot of their like wheels and stuff like that aren't matching the color of that purple. Like as you can see here, like it's already almost Cobalt at that point. Like right here is when it starts to get Cobalt. It could be the map as well, but nonetheless, this is where it starts to get a little bit too Cobalt for me. So that's why I usually stick around these top 4 right here whenever I do a purple design. But nonetheless, purple is a very nice color, a little bit more clean than Cobalt. So at the number 9 spot, we do have purple. Okay, well, this is the closest I could get to lime without Bacchus mod. But if we turn on Bacchus mod, we can get a pretty bright lime up there. I'm not going to focus on it right now too much, but that's the one downside about the color lime. You can't set it as a primary, but let me tell you something. A dark forest green and lime color combination, hands down, beautiful, right? But again, anyway, so the reason why lime is at the number 8, and it's actually like one of those that you actually can't set as the primary. There's another one like that that you guys will see very shortly, but like it's very nice. It's very clean. I mean, like look at this. Like you set it as a dark forest green and the lime like really stands out, but nonetheless, lime is just a really good color all around. Now, I'm not even talking about color wise, like in the color palette. I'm talking about wheel wise, like painted color or painted versions of everything. It's just a nice clean color, and that's the reason why it's at the number 8 spot. Not much to say about it, but other than it's a very nice, clean, bright color. Talk about like literally almost the exact same color in this game. I'm not talking about in real life, but in this game, they're so similar that it's kind of like, you know, kind of too close. But anyway, we have lime and forest. Well, we have forest green at the number 7 spot. Now, forest green is actually one of my favorite colors in real life, besides another one. This one's like my second favorite. I actually really do enjoy this, so I'm not basing this off of my favorite colors. I like forest green as well in the game because it's just a nice, clean color. There's a lot of designs that you could do with it, both wheel-wise, you could do boost-wise, color-wise, like everything like that is just so... It's very nice, and I actually really do enjoy the color forest green in this game as well. So at the number 7 spot, we do have forest green. At the number 6 spot, we do have Saffron. By far, one of my most used colors, I think. It's like forest green and Saffron are usually my most used colors that I do in every single video. So that's why Saffron's at the number 6 spot, because I just love absolutely using it. There's so many color combinations that you could do with it. Nonetheless, it looks incredible in game. You can make it like a taxi. I mean, it looks like a taxi, but like nonetheless, it's a very clean color in game. The Saffron of all the painted versions, or of all like boosts, wheels, trails, stuff like that, is usually very clean, very consistent. Maybe sometimes you'll get like a darker version of a Saffron, but luckily Saffron does very well with a wide color palette here. I mean, like now it's a little weird, but like nonetheless, it has a very wide color palette that I really do enjoy. So at the number 6 spot, we do have Saffron. Oof. Okay. Now black was actually ranked like way like in the 13s, 12s, up there with titanium white, because you couldn't really do anything, and you still can't to this day, right? Like I'm not gonna say that you can't, right? But it's so clean. I mean, it is so nice. Now, this also goes back to, please, Rocket League, give us the opportunity to change the primary to black and white. Like, honestly, make that a thing. Please. Like, I know you guys have a little bit bigger problems right now to work with the bots and stuff like that, but please just give us black and white primaries. It takes 2 seconds. But anyway, yeah, you could set it to an accent as black. So, usually what I like to do with black car designs is make it a dark blue, and then an accent is black, and that usually looks pretty good. I mean, right now it's not going to show too much, but, you know, this is what it usually like. I mean, it depends what you use, obviously, like Dissolver or something like that, Glorifier or something. You can usually get a very dark color, but, yeah, I mean, black is just so nice. I just, it's so clean, especially with the addition of the black Octane coming into the game. I mean, look at this. Like, the black Octane just looks incredible. So, I know it's a little weird, but the black just kind of like, it kind of just, it looks nice, okay? So at the number 5 spot, it's black. All right, at the number 4 spot, we do have Sky Blue. Now, this is another one that I use a lot, but not as much as the Forest Green and Saffron. But nonetheless, Sky Blue is a nice, bright color. It's kind of up there with Lime, but I personally do enjoy Sky Blue a lot better because you could do a little bit more color combinations with Sky Blue. So a lot of wheels have different versions of Sky Blue. Like, you might have a dark Sky Blue, you might have a bright Sky Blue, and then obviously, like, you have this blue Octane, the Sky Blue Octane, that looks very good. Now, this is a little different right now because I just set it to as close as possible to Sky Blue. But you have so many different colors that you could do with Sky Blue. Not like Lime, where it's like you have to do a dark forest green and lime color combination. No, with Sky Blue, you can do a dark Sky Blue with a light Sky Blue. You could do a dark Sky Blue with like another Sky Blue. It just all around looks incredible. You can't do that with Lime or any of the other ones. I mean, you can do it with all the other ones, but I'm kind of comparing it to Lime here since it's a bright color. So at the number 4 spot, we're going to have Sky Blue because it honestly just looks incredible. Okay, you can't go wrong with Crimson. Like, I'm not even going to lie here. Crimson, like, is used in 95% of my designs, up there with Forest Green and Saffron. I usually do, like, a Forest Green for the blue side and a Crimson for the orange side. That's what usually my rotation is. But yeah, Crimson, you can't go wrong with it. Again, there's so many different versions that you could do with it. You could do a dark crimson. You could do this normal crimson. You can even do like a crimson-y orange. That looks really good as well. So there's so many things that you could do with the color crimson. Plus, there's also so many color combinations that you could do. Crimson and black, crimson and orange with the hypnotics, crimson and blue. There's a lot of things you could do with it. So that's why it's so high up on the list. At the number 3 spot, we do have Crimson. Well, besides the fact that these dicey wheels kind of look like Crimson, they're actually not. They're painted orange. But anyway, at the number 2 spot, we do have Orange. This is my favorite color in real life, but that has no effect on it. Orange is, well, amazing. I mean, it's not too dark. It's not too bright, but you can also make it dark. Well, that's a little bit of a burnt sienna, but you can also make it a bright orange. You can make it a crimson-y orange. You could do a lot of things. You could do a saffron-y orange. There's a lot of things you could do with it. Nonetheless, the crimson and black color combination, I mean, the orange and black color combination, absolutely amazing. Like, okay, well, yeah, like stuff like that. Like, look at that. Like, that's just so clean. Crimson and orange is by far one of the best color combinations in the game, hands down. You can't argue with me. I'm sorry. No, I'm just kidding. You can argue with me, but crimson and orange is one of my favorites, but orange, or oh my god, I keep saying crimson. Orange and black is by far one of my favorite color combinations in the game. It looks incredible, it looks stunning, and none of the fact that orange itself is amazing, it's beautiful looking in this game, but there's one thing that beats it out, and it's one of the newer ones. You probably can guess it. I'm sorry. I had to. I mean, when you have these Emerald Pros or any gold wheel at this point, you have 1,570 miles with this thing. Gold is going to be your favorite color. I mean, it's on my channel card. Rocket League. Please. Now, I'm cheating a little bit. I have the primary as this orange, but I have anodized pearl on it, which makes it a little bit more gold. But you can also do some of the decals, the S1 or the S3, which is by far one of my favorites. That looks just... Look at this. Like, this is absolutely incredible with the gold Octane. Are you kidding? Rocket League, please bring in the gold Octane. If you bring in the gold Octane, my life is complete. I mean, I already have the gold Takumi. Look at this thing. Look, I bought the gold Takumi. Why? I don't know. I just like it. But nonetheless, Rocket League, you did a great job with gold. And the fact that there's more gold stuff every single day is very nice. I mean, it's been a while, but you have the gold OEM wheels as well. I think you have a couple of others, the House on Revolve wheels. I mean, this is a new and upcoming item, and I promise you it's not because it's new and up and coming. It's literally because I've been rocking the Emerald Pros for, years now. But you have a lot of gold stuff, which is really nice. Now, can you search the paint version? Phoenix Fire. Gold is coming into the game, whether people like it or not, and it looks absolutely stunning, and I cannot wait to get more gold stuff. Mostly, actually, not more gold stuff. It's mostly just the gold Octane that I want, and maybe like a good gold boost. We have Season 11 boost, but, I mean, I don't know. I feel like it could do a little bit better. It's not as dark, but nonetheless, number one spot has to go to gold. I'm sorry, but it's just way too nice not to do. So, yeah. At the number one spot, it's gold. My whole design is based off of it. My channel card is based off of it, so I'm sorry. Anyway, that is the end of today's video. That was a very short ranking video, but I really do hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys in the next episode.